you want some of this other one now?
So we are here now on turn 4. We have a couple of key rolls. We've got one standard random happening, and then Will needs to do a route check. So we'll have a little dice view for this one, I think. Random happenings then route, hopefully.
I have a lucky holy relic, so.
What product placement?
Random happenings.
That's a 4.
That's a 6.
6. Sorry, I'm reading off the screen here, and it's not that obvious.
Those kind of dice.
What?
And a white dice for route checks.
First route test.
So no random happening. Here we go. We've got Will's route checks.
My current leader.
I could really do it this as I'm on route checks as well next turn. So
Leadership 7.
leadership 7. Leadership 7, and he is gone. That's an 8
With a reroll.
with a reroll. Oh,
He's fine.
oh, he stays. What do we got? We have a 5 and a 1. Comes in at 6. Good gosh.
Alright.
Very close there. After 14 games, Will's leader is still leadership 7. Absolutely incredible.
Leader.
Secondary leader.
Secondary leader. The first one died.
First one was killed. That's great.
Come on,
Place
James.
of the
Alright.
last member of his merchant
Destroyed.
venture.
Founding partner, though.
Founding partner. So now we have a few very key charges. We can see here the wall of chaos standing between them and the tents. But an attempt
So
at
Ogre
flanking
haven't
seems to be going okay.
Yeah, I just put up the distance for it.
Yeah.
And this wizard up in the tower
Ben?
is trying to make his little flight down to the tents.
This was
Very
part
well.
of myself and Ben's strategy here was to send in waves of warbands. My warband went in, routing at 50%. I've taken a bit of a walloping, sadly, so I could be out of there next. Then I'll be able to follow up with the Carnival of Chaos and the Beastmen. And hopefully Ben can come in after his flank and we can start to take out what was left.
But you've won a majority of games up to now, haven't you?
We've won, we've won 10 out of the 13 games.
Right.
And to think now that we're at a stage where we're just absolutely popping or hiding,
Yes, it is.
largely from Jamie. It's a little bit of a surprise, Sam, to be honest.
So
Yeah.
that area
Um,
is very difficult.
Do you think there's an element in the
Everything
warband
within
makeup
12
that's
inches
giving
of
you
the-
an
Yeah,
advantage
Oh,
up to
sorry, it
now?
doesn't affect
Yeah,
me.
definitely. I
Oh,
think
sorry, yeah,
having
right, that's at least
so
12 inches
many
to there,
models
so,
with
yeah.
reasonable shooting attacks
So-
has been pretty
Right.
good.
Yeah, these are like
You know,
6
I had that
inches
cross-eyed
Yeah.
Clement who's
So
taken
it's
out
like
generally
every
about 2
video or
models a
something.
game, sometimes up to 4.
Right.
So he's been pretty
long.
nasty.
Camera see him at all?
Um,
Who are we looking for?
Oh, yeah, there he is.
yeah, I think that's
Because
largely
Tangle
what's given us the
Foot
benefit.
often
Also, I
so-
think that some of these scenarios have probably favoured the defender
I
a
might
little
have
bit more than the attacker.
Right,
So
Right.
Shoot there.
Still leaving you. What?
Cross my leadership.
Don't take that door shot again.
Yeah, I don't think the ogre's going to be able to charge
No.
through the tangled foot.
Tanglefoot, so good.
So Tanglefoot, the spell's
I
gone
couldn't go
off.
there
What's Tanglefoot
around
do?
that.
It makes the whole everything
Yeah.
within 12 inches of the
Could
priest's
think I
tile
could.
Is very difficult.
I don't want a fellow
difficult
trying
terrain.
to get massive charge.
So everything within
I'm
12
very
inches here.
disposed.
Halves
create
all of
a
their
wall
charge,
here then, let them
all their
cross,
movement
or
values essentially. So they
Pull
charge
them
4
away
inches, that
so if
kind
we
of
can get something through.
That's how you stop them getting to the tent.
stuff. Well, less
Might
less
have
that,
to.
but it just stops them actually charging me, and then I can counter charge.
Pain in the foot.
Pain in the Tanglefoot.
I think that's all that
Such a
charge
good
does.
spell.
So,
You don't think we should risk going over here with these ones?
you can if you want, but that'll leave you very alone. That's all.
So Ben, what's the
All right.
history behind this
I'll pull
rivalry
that.
that we're looking at here?
The Volpe rivalry.
The Volpe.
Uh,
Can you just
no
see
charges.
that?
I don't
Volpe.
remember, but it was early
Yeah,
on. Was it
12
like
stars,
game
yeah.
5 or 6 or something?
So-
Well, even earlier, I just took a dislike to the name Volpe more than anything else. So I've generally targeted him as often as I could.
But Goodrod got
It's about there.
got taken out by Volpe,
Yeah.
right? And when I rolled up, I rolled a bit of enmity and I rolled hates the actual miniature,
That's right. Yeah.
right? So then you hate the miniature that took you out of action.
Yeah.
I would have rather hate the warband that took you out of action. That was so good.
That would have been huge
Actually, no,
for a
but-
tournament.
Sure,
That's
I'm
it. Just
gonna
became, and Volpe is just one of those
charge
names,
Yeah,
right?
it's
I'm gonna do that.
It's recognisable. It's
I need to take
unique.
him out. He's still
So
alive.
hashtag Volpe.
He's
He's got
you
a
know.
recognisable hammer.
He's got, yeah, that's right. And he's got this chrome dome going on.
Yeah.
So, you know, the whole
Wizard.
Volpe thing, I don't know if you can see him from there.
He's
But
a bit tricky to see from that angle.
you might be able to see him here. There you go.
There he
Probably
is.
blends in with the tent a little bit as he's wearing exactly the same colours.
So what's Volpe doing, Jamie? Is he going to stand there and take the diving charge?
He's trying to
And
burn
try
the tent down.
So he's going to try to burn down the building and take
He's
the
gonna
diving
try and burn
charge.
the
Burn
building
that
down.
building.
yeah.
So if it's working on one building, Let's start this fight. It was like chain reaction and just.
Are we up to just normal movement?
And about 4 games ago, there was an opportunity for Volpe to come and face this rivalry on top of some really high ruins.
Oh, yeah,
and we
that's
took
right.
a bunch of photos of it. It's all on
Yeah,
Insta, but. And I was climbing these ladders and I got on top of the ruins and Volpe went, nah, actually I'm going this way. Just
And ran away.
Ran away. Or Jamie says jogged away.
I say Volpe bravely ran away.
Ran away.
He decided it wasn't worth it. It just wasn't thematic enough, so he got us left. Green pastures.
brave
Volpe.
All right.
When Goodrog reared his ugly head, he bravely turned his tail
And it
and
is
played.
such an ugly head.
I didn't even draw.
I'm ready to shoot.
Okay.
Shooting and magic.
For those playing at home, take a drink every time that we make a Monty Python reference.
You want Ben's warbands for the routes.
Let them a drink.
So.
I'm so far away from routing.
Alright, well,
Don't even try.
2 shots of good rock
Don't
then.
even try.
Do it.
Crossbow number 1.
You should kill Beastman.
Long range, so it
Hits.
misses.
Oh no.
Long range from here.
So a shot
Yeah,
now
yeah.
on Goodrod
Yeah,
could
yeah.
knock him
Yeah.
down to
Same
Volpe's
shot
level.
that hits. I'll make
Lucky
sure.
charm.
Oh.
How did I manage to hit that? What a lucky shot.
So a lucky shot from Will
Charmed the bolt
hits
away.
Goodrod Grinson's lucky charm.
Got one look at him and not even interested.
So from
I'm
over here
terribly
we've got
sorry, Mr.
crossbowman through
Yep.
to Goodrod on the tower.
2 dueling pistols. Close range. They hit singularly.
Critical.
Before that happens,
Yep.
Dodgy
Oh,
one
fails.
and takes out Volpe in a breath.
Very much not dodged.
Totally not dodged.
I stunned him, then killed him.
Kill them. That's
Pistols.
annoying.
Why have I not been shooting more often?
So Will's pistols has taken down one of Ben's flanking troops.
Proud, Barrett's number.
Another one.
Little alleyway's been a hard one for me to get shots of, but you can see here we've got quite a mess going on.
This shot will.
Through the doorway.
Through the
You
doorway.
managed to see that through to her, I think. No, sorry, the other one.
She couldn't see.
You get that? Through that doorway.
Through that doorway.
Mm-hmm.
And the shot is a
Fine.
Potentially a hit.
Pretty good shot.
Just long range.
if she's stunned, but
She's also just going to take an initial check and be fine. To be
I
like,
think
oh,
I've got another target anyway
Alright.
in the handgun underneath the nerve.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
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 The second shot with
Cover
cover
long
this
range.
time.
Nah.
No good.
All right. I got the Vixia against
Shooting
over
her.
here.
Okay.
So from right underneath the camera.
Through the Yelga.
Here.
The Yelga. All right, with her first shot, with a 3 to hit. Gets a 3.
Is a hit.
I will wound on a 4.
Yeah. And this is a crossbow.
This is a
And,
longbow. Knocked down.
Got a shield, I think.
Shield.
A shield or
I have a shield.
an arrow in the back.
Yelga is the sole surviving henchman from my warband.
No.
not
What?
I'm going to stop using those dice.
That's knocked down and an initiative check, or to fall the 1 inch to the ground.
Be careful of those shortfalls, they hurt.
Initiative 4.
I think she is actually.
I think she is.
She is.
Yeah.
Alright.
Cool. All right.
Ben?
Well, second. Sorry, second
Oh, you got
shot.
another one?
Face up, face down.
Face up.
Very good. Miss.
Hits.
Very much.
Very good.
It's a hit on Goodrod, who spent his lucky charm.
You did.
Going to wound him.
Oh, it takes everyone out.
Sorry. What do I get? 4.
Mm-hmm. His toughness 2, so.
Oh, okay. All right.
He has 2 wounds.
Okay, he's fine then.
Wounded.
He takes a wound.
Wounded.
1 wound of
Has
Goodrod.
Volpe tried to set that on fire?
That's in combat phase. So no, not yet.
So 1 wound and no lucky charm puts Goodrod on the same standing as his nemesis Volpe.
Just a bit higher.
Just standing higher up,
Physically
yes,
higher, but-
indeed.
But we actually got a really good shot there
Ben?
of the diving charge. To
What are
come.
these two down here?
Drunk.
Both the same?
Ruffians. Drunk ruffians.
6 to hit.
Same warband.
Longbow.
Takes a wound.
Wounds on a 5.
Yeah.
Halflings in the tower.
It's you there and Pittance. They're brand new.
Ah. Knocked down. Face up.
My loyal manservant, you there. I leave a bit.
And then the second halfling shot against the other gentleman.
So the
Hits.
halflings taking their shots on Ben's drunkards.
Got to wound him.
No,
One,
no.
nothing.
Nothing.
I would be okay if I slipped and fell onto Volp.
You know what? Let's go this. One shot against the drunkard again from
Yeah.
over here, and one onto Goodrock.
Mhm.
But we're against the drunkard first.
Dice contamination.
Yep. Hits. Roll into wound.
So
Drunkard.
clearing out this last little
Nothing.
wall will give the ogres and the spearmen a free run to the tents, which they desperately need.
Against Goodrock. Misses.
We're still turn
Right.
4 and no tents have been burnt.
Alright, the wizard's gonna flap his wings and he's gonna fly.
Anywhere near routing either.
Yeah.
I believe I can
You are.
fly.
I'm one away from routing.
Oh, you're one away.
Yeah.
Is that wizard gonna fly?
Fly, wizard, fly. 9.
Oh, yes,
He
yes,
flies.
he is 7.
Yeah.
It takes flight.
Fly, let's fly away.
That puts him in tent range.
Flying straight into a tent.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me, this game is getting intense.
How long have you been saving that one for?
Well, I haven't been camping on it.
Oh.
Nah, that was a stretch.
Should have pitched that one ages ago.
That was great.
Then we got some combats around this side.
Yeah, we do.
We have a dog.
Alright, Sean.
Yep, we'll
We have
get
a
that out.
swordsman.
Jamie.
Over
Heavy
here.
gun.
Yep.
What's your initiative?
I'm Mr. 4.
So
Hits you
nearly
You once.
charged.
Good.
A
Yeah,
three?
no, I'm just going to
Oh, what is it? With the dagger.
Anyway. So she's got two hammers and 2 attacks.
No.
Oh, you fail. And he will knock
Knock
you
down.
down.
Another 3.
But
Expert
Yep.
hammer
in
woman.
response, I'll hit you one
charge.
Dog.
I'll wound
I
you,
don't remember. Crap.
Is that the...
and I'll stun you.
Oh,
One of the
no.
skills that we
Have
changed.
to
One of the skills
wound
sound that we changed in
you.
the
Yeah,
campaign
so-
was expert swordsman.
Alright,
Oh,
let me
Mr.
shoot
Which
Cat.
made
with
an
his
expert
spear.
weapon here.
Doesn't
Yeah,
wound.
that's-
Nice.
And
Got some
insect
oh, he's
gender
got
as
it.
well.
He's got his
And
got his dagger.
Yep.
Doesn't wound.
Oh.
So she's an expert hammer.
White for me.
Just,
Just dagger.
just
Yeah.
gives
Yeah,
that
that's
skill a
Oh,
lot
I'm a safe from dagger?
depth and
Oh,
an
yes,
application across the whole
Yeah.
No.
Nah.
skill scenario.
Yeah.
Out of action.
So route test for me.
Jamie's on routes.
One hit.
Jamie's on route.
Yep.
And this combat over
Great.
here, Jamie.
Which one, sorry?
This one there.
Roll
The
it.
wizard.
Yeah.
whatever
Shove
that is.
you.
2,
Nice.
1.
Spear.
I want to say wild sweep
I hit you.
or
Yes.
I thought I wound you.
Yeah, the wizard strikes back with the
Oh,
staff.
Dagger?
Oh, dagger.
Cool.
Sorry.
See what happens.
Hit.
Hits. Wounds.
Armor
Oh,
save.
armor save. Wizard.
Oh, then.
Very good.
Fails it.
No.
Attack.
Knocks
Oh,
you down.
knocked
No,
down.
there's nothing to see
Not
anymore.
enough.
He dead.
There's still a man on the ground about to get great
Not
sword.
enough. Alright.
No. Sword buckle.
Set the tent on fire.
Yeah, can
Big sword
Volpe
buckle.
set this tent on fire?
Come on.
Burn, baby.
Here we go.
Burn.
We're needing a 4+.
No.
No,
What?
no.
Rolled a
Rabbit's
He's
foot.
got a lucky rabbit's foot.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
to
yeah.
re-roll the
One only. One only. Alright.
Oh.
Come on, rabbit's foot.
No, what a waste of a rabbit's
What
foot.
a waste of rabbit's foot. Well,
Did you use your
That was-
rabbit's foot to reburn?
yeah, didn't do anything.
Wasn't having a bar of it.
It's just not lighting. It's
I mean,
not slime.
those rabbit's foot charms are made with like wax and tar and they should light.
Theory.
Yeah, I got sort of gut, I think.
Not
So
when you use them as a flint, though.
it's cool, aren't sharp enough.
Rabbit claws.
So Will has won that flank without losing anything. However, on the other side, Jamie's now got a route test.
Got that one here too.
Is this our turn?
Yeah, we
Oh,
do.
we got another combat over here.
You're fighting
We've
first.
got one more combat.
Initiative 2.
Oh yeah, sure. All right. Force to hit you.
Yep.
Put this
I hit
thumb
you.
down.
Double
Is that with
sixes.
the -1? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Double sixes.
Roll
Very
into
good.
wound.
You expect any
With a
less than?
-1.
Yep, so threes.
I'll direct your
Five
view.
and
We're
one.
looking over
One
here
wound.
now at this
One
combat
wound.
on the side.
Get rid of the dice that are in the
Under
way.
Sure.
I can see it.
All right. What did
Otherwise,
he
you
do?
just keep rolling.
Yeah.
I've got 2 wounds.
Like that.
Mm-hmm. One hit.
One hit. A wound.
Ooh.
What do you do? He
Nothing.
knocked me down.
Some
Knocked me down,
Shoot
boy.
through that camo.
So a hit and a wound there.
And that's our turn.
But you got dueling pistols. You can shoot them in combat.
Ben,
No, I think they're clubs.
random happenings.
Right. Oh yeah, your turn.
First round of
Happenings from
Random
Sean.
pause.
No random happenings.
No random happenings, but a round
However, I'm
test.
going to take a red test. Leadership 8. Oh, hangs in there on a 7.
What?
Not going anywhere.
What is this leadership 8 rubbish?
Okay, so now some key charges to protect the tents.
Okay, so charges. They're both going to charge in there.
Yep.
Oh, shoot.
I'm charging over here, Will.
Can you leave?
Yep, because I'm on the ground.
Combat with.
They're going to charge there.
Yeah, so the combat is essentially over.
Yep. But I'm worse for wear.
Stand and shoot, Will.
I wish.
Diving charge!
Don't fall.
Uh,
This is 4.
So, Crimson declares a diving charge on Volpe.
It's new on this. Here we go.
alright.
Higher.
Oh, you want to get.
Oh, you're the dice roll. Yep.
Yeah, here we go.
Diving
Alright.
charge.
On this?
Make it happen.
Is that 2 checks or 1?
Oh, fails the diving
Crimson
charge.
fails his
Belongs to
diving
the ground.
charge.
Not a good thing to do at toughness 2.
2,
No.
Strength, what?
3.
maybe 4.
4.
4.
Makes 2 string 4 hits on his toughness of 2.
Wounds myself once.
And is wounded, and
Am I previously wounded?
you were
I
indeed.
was previously wounded. Very good.
His last
Yeah.
wound.
Oh,
Oh, he's out of action.
Is he really?
Yep.
Excellent.
Well,
So from the top of the row,
Top of this one, great.
Volpe wins.
down he goes,
Volpe wins.
and is knocked down. Volpe is claiming victory, but I'm not sure we should give it to him for that.
And the Canberra's closing.
Volpe has his foot up on Goodrod's chest, claiming victory.
He tries in vain
Volpe's
to
trying to
light
light
the
the
tent
tent on fire and suddenly falls
Yeah.
down beside him. What the hell was that?
And the loud thunder.
Oh dear.
Okay, so elsewhere I'm charging.
Loki?
I'm going to do more charges.
Charge.
Are we charging over here, Sean? Is this what's going on?
Well, I've charged. I've made some charges over here. I wasn't going to charge anything here because it gives us an extra turn of them waiting to.
Get speared?
Yeah, I don't want. I don't. Yeah.
Wounded? Not
No,
wounded?
nothing. Wounded.
No,
Nothing.
nothing.
So they're very much outweighing us in that flank.
And they're both on routes.
Yep. He's gonna.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
So the decision over here seems to be to not charge,
Are you on
To-
routes as well? Are you will?
let them have to come
Jamie's on
in,
routes too.
because
Yeah.
I'm on
It's just a matter of time.
another
Do we
turn
want
of
to pull
waiting
back?
forces
Yeah,
them
that's
to
what
take
I'm
the
thinking,
route
that's what I'm
tests.
Go and join the circus.
So if we don't charge, we stand back and defend the tents. There's a good chance they might run away.
I hear this very close to me.
Will's hoping the lure of sugar and sweets will be enough to encourage his fellows to burn the tents
They're
down.
not that bad.
I've seen worse circuses out there.
Hey everybody, we're all going to go legs.
They've got bins out there and everything. Like, come on. I mean, how bad can it really be?
Oh, I'm in.
Hey.
For those of you from outside of South Australia, a Dagwood dog is a sausage covered in some really bizarre batter. How would you describe it, Will?
No, that's it. And then fried.
Yeah, and then fried, obviously deep fried on a stick. I wouldn't quite call it a delicacy.
Delicacy.
Yeah.
Well,
Up
I
there
mean,
with
if you
Chico
listen to the
roll? No.
marketing,
Chico roll
get
is a
a
different
Chico
story
roll.
altogether.
That's apparently a delicacy.
Yep.
I feel like I want to be standing up over here and moving.
The ladies full of arrows are
turning
standing up
fire
now.
There, and then over here.
Ben concerned about the wizard behind the tower. It's down here, he is.
Deeply concerned.
And here are the archers who are just managing to stand up.
Just managing to
Just managing to stand up.
Well, yeah.
standing check.
Oh, and over here. Is that it?
That's it.
All right. Tanglefoot.
Off.
Yes, 8.
So Tanglefoot goes off again, which halves the movement of everybody within 12 inches of the fellow. Just here, at a very crucial point. So 12 inches puts him in range of a lot of the tents. So the spell's off, and we're into the shooting phase now.
I got a shot.
The silence hangs heavy. Ben declares a shot.
Will,
Yes.
I don't know you shooting.
this doorway battle is not done yet. Move long range.
Are we rolling to win the door?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sure. Hits. Doesn't work.
Do all the hard work and get it through the door, only to hit me in the toe.
That is literally all my shooting, Sean. No
Jamie, combat.
Yeah. Alright.
So combat has joined.
Alright, Gottfried Schleck. Survivor of 18 battles.
Okay, so
That's good
he's
for it.
charging him with the spear.
Yeah.
One attack for the dagger and white.
2 hits.
Okay.
Hits you once with the spear.
Yep.
Criticals you with the spear.
1 hit.
I think that's a shish kebab.
I think it is a shish
I
kebab.
dare say.
So Will's leader, survivor of multiple battles of the whole campaign, in fact,
6 inches.
No,
is hit 3 times.
Twice with the
inches.
sword.
Yep, out of combat.
I
Yeah.
have light armour.
And
Oh, yeah.
No lucky charm?
plus 2 to injury roll.
Injury roll.
I don't
Fine.
need that.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4, but that's okay.
That's
Sorry,
fine for us.
And he follows up.
Thank you.
3.
Alright.
This is the armour.
Right.
Alright.
Face down
Double
twice.
stun.
Combat over here, Jamie.
So Will's leader is
Spear?
stunned, face down, with
Yeah.
Right here, you're hitting first.
no saving in
We
sight.
managed to- He's a character. isn't
Yeah,
he?
good.
When we started this campaign, Will suggested we change the armor mods.
Yep.
I'll
So
do that.
strength
So,
5 is neg 1.
Yep.
And from there.
4.
Yep.
And it just means
But
that
it's
the
Expensive armour.
So-
yeah, armor is super expensive in Mordheim.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some gaming groups
How's it?
halve the cost of armor
Yes.
instead.
Right.
Alright,
Or they halve the cost
Magister
on
is,
creation.
Yeah.
Right, so like when you form your warband, it's half price.
Handgun.
25 gold.
Handgun pistol
Heavy gun,
and
whatever.
mace.
But
One
just
mate.
Yeah,
leaving
both
the
miss.
costs
Both miss.
balanced
Josh.
Yeah.
The other
The
guy?
brethren.
enough
With
and just
a
changing the strength modifier seems to
Misses.
have done
Oh,
generally
yeah.
right.
Especially given the number of no
Okay.
armour critical
Right.
hits. So
Yeah.
you already
The end of our combat.
End of combat.
Lorient Lemugé managed to take out a spearman.
Well done.
And that's it.
So a spearman down, and now we're looking at a couple of route checks that could change the game in very
Random
big
first, Will?
ways.
Yes.
This is the end of the turn, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That is the end of turn 4. The game goes on.